mixing magic. nice, simple blade. Can't go.
What's with scalding? No fun.
Is mightier, Miles.
Yes? There's scarcely none in part.
can we do for you?
Do you have...
Nothing of note, your worship.
All right. Our Qunari contact should be here to meet us.
He is. Good to see you again, Hisrad.
Gat! Last I heard, you were still in Saharan.
They finally decided I'd calmed down enough to go back into the world.
Boss, this is Gat. We work together in Saharan.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Inquisitor. Hisrad's reports say you're doing good work.
Iron Bull's name is Hisrad.
Under the Qun, we use titles, not names.
My title was Hisrad, because I was assigned to secret work.
Liar. It means liar.
Well, you don't have to say it like that.
I'm only here because we both want to stop Corypheus.
Indeed. The Tevinter Imperium is bad enough without the interference of this Venatori cult. If this new form of lyrium helps them seize power in Tevinter, the war with Kunendar could get worse.
With this stuff, the Vince could make their slaves into an army of magical freaks. We could lose Saharan, and see a giant Tevinter army come marching back down here.
The Ben Hassrath agree. That's why we're here. Our dreadnought is safely out of view, and out of range of any Venatori mages on shore. We'll need to eliminate the Venatori, then signal the dreadnought so it can come in and take out the smuggler ship.
What do you think, Bull?
Don't know. I've never liked covering a dreadnought run. Too many ways for crap to go wrong. If our scouts underestimate enemy numbers, we're dead. If we can't lock down the Venatori mages, the ship is dead. It's risky.
Riskier than letting Red Lyrium into Minrathos?
Let's go hold up our end of this bargain, then.
My agent suggested two possible locations the Venatori may be camped to guard the shore. There, and there. We'll need to split up and hit both at once.
I'll come with you, boss. Krem can lead the charges. Let me fill him in. Come by when you're ready to move.
Just waiting on you and Hisrad, or Iron Bull, I guess.
You knew Iron...
Yes. Iron Bull and his men are... What do you think? Sure, Bull. Besides, they hate to discard a tool that might... And if I leave, the parts of the Qun that I don't like are never gone.
No one's actually detailed how an alliance...
The answer to that is above my rank. But I doubt you want Qunari troops stomping around your stronghold. You'd get more use out of our ships, I imagine. We know a lot more than what Bull sees in those reports he's been forwarding to your spy master.
Do you have a...
I'm a spy, but I suppose it would make for an interesting report to hear the Inquisitor's opinion of the Qun.
To be honest, I don't really understand enough of the...
I think you have to be raised under the Qun for it. The people who join as adults either end up unhappy or... I like the simplicity. Other parts I've struggled with myself.
I'll let you...
I await your...
Once they're down, send up your signal. That'll let the Dreadnought know it's safe to come in.
Understood, Chief.
Remember, you're gonna... to volley to start, but don't get suckered into fighting at range. They've got mages.
It's all right. We've got a mage of our own.
I'm not a mage.
Get in close and take their enchanter down before he takes over the battlefield.
He'll be dead before he knows it.
Just pay attention, all right? The Vince want this red lyrium shipment bad.
Yes, I know. Thanks, Mother.
Kunari don't have mothers, remember?
We'll be fine, Chief.
All right, Chargers. Horns up!
Horns up!
Ready whenever you are, boss.
I'm ready to head out, Bull.
Right. Chargers, hit 'em hard and hit 'em fast. When this is over, drinks are on me.
You got it, Chief. Charges, double time. Let's move!
You gave your charges the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times. Vince up ahead!
Don't let them warn the others. You gave your charges the easier target.
You think?
Lower and farther from the smuggler's ship, it's much less likely to be heavily defended.
Suppose we'll do the heavy lifting then. Just like old times.
Any of your mercenaries down there?
Not from here. Probably a better view once we take the Vince camp.
Worried?
They're my men. I've been with some of them for years.
Now that the circles have fallen, it must please you to wield your power so freely, mage.
Quite the reverse. Mages are dangerous, and their power makes them feared. The circles protected us.
You sound almost reasonable. Get ready. We're close.
We're clear, Gat.
Right. Signaling the dreadnought.
Chargers already sent theirs up. See them down there?
I knew you gave them the easier job.
There's the dreadnought. That brings back memories. Nice one. Crap.
There are quite a few of them.
Yeah,
Your men need to hold that position, Bull.
they do that. They're dead.
And if they don't, the Venatori retake it and the dreadnought is dead. You'd be throwing away an alliance between the Inquisition and the Qunari. You'd be declaring yourself Tal Vashoth. With all you've given the Inquisition, half the Ben Hassrath think you've betrayed us already. I stood up for you, Hisrad. I told them you would never become Tal Vashoth.
They're my men.
I know, but you need to do what's right, Hisrad. For this alliance, and for the Qun.
We need to hold that hill at all costs.
Yeah.
Your soldiers are giving their lives for a good cause, Bull.
No. We're doing it for a good cause. Gaining an alliance. Strengthening the Inquisition. Something. The Chargers don't care about any of that crap. They're giving their lives for me.
Hisrad, I'm sorry. I know that wasn't easy.
Doesn't matter. The Qun demanded it. Dreadnought's clear. Let's get out of here. Hey, boss.
Inquisitor, my superiors have named you Basilit An. It means respected one. We would be honored to join you in the fight against Corypheus. You'll have Qunari support on the seas, as well as our full intelligence network.
Is that about what we were hoping for?
Yeah, it's good.
You won't be disappointed, Inquisitor. Hisrad. Marasis Shokra.
Panahedan, Kat. A Qunari alliance. That's a first.
So what about you, Bull? Are you going back to the Ben Hasrath?
I never left. Have a good one.
I trust all is well.
Do you...
We must guard Skyhold. We must keep an eye on the You know what you need. We must guard Skyhold. We must guard Sky... We must keep an eye on the
Inquisitor. Need wheels for the training dummies. Moving targets.
Something on your mind?
I just know that you could shake... Sarah doesn't know who she is or what she wants.
You...
Coles, Dane. I wouldn't turn my back on him.
You...
Dorian? He's arrogant.
You...
Last time we dined, I'm not sure where any of it.
You...
Cole's danger. I wouldn't turn my back on him.
You...
Talked with Solus the other day.
You...
I fear for Cassandra sometimes. The way she...
You...
The less I think about Dorian, the better.
You...
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing?
You...
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing?
You...
Cole's Dane. I wouldn't turn my back on him.
You...
Don't play.
I'm listening. Any... Having... The people trust...
Here we are again.
I always have time for you, my dear.
What? Sarah is certainly a colorful cat. Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling? What? Sarah is certainly...
I always have time for you, my dear.
Whether Cole is a spirit or... Inquisitor, what can I do? Blackwall is a useful sort of fellow. My dear, did you need me for something? Whether Cole is a spirit... My dear, did you need me for something? Sarah is certainly...
I always have time for you, my dear.
What exactly is Varric's role in the... My dear, did you need me for something? Whether Cole is... Inquisitor, what can I do for you? Sarah is certainly... Inquisitor, what can I do for you? I admire Cassandra's determination. My dear, did you need me for something? I admire Cassandra's... Inquisitor, what can I do for you? Our dear Lord Dorian is very sure of him.
I always have time for you, my dear.
What? I don't know what to make of so. My dear, did you need me for something? Our dear Lord... Inquisitor, what can I do? Blackwall is a useful...
I always have time for you, my dear.
What? Whether Cole is a...
I always have time for you, my dear.
What? Blackwall is...
Inquisitor.
What do you need?
Was there something you needed?
It...
Not at present. Who do you mean?
I...
Our soldiers are well... Theron Falls Templars are in...
They lost a lot of them. For the cause, right?
No, I heard they didn't know. The charges were just in the way.
I had no use for them. Looks like I wasn't alone.
You don't pay mercs to fight, you pay them to be gone after.
Or you make sure of it. That's why I'm not in command. So I don't have to deal with that shit.
Right. That's why.
True enough.
Good day. Ready for waiting. Again with your people. Right, with thoughts. It makes me. I mean, what did their women look like?
You wanted to see me?
If you've got a minute, yes. Wanted some help dealing with this. The Bull's charges. What's left of them, anyway. Krem, Rocky, Dalish, all of them. Dead for the Iron Bull. A man who never really existed.
Should I start calling you Hisrad?
Nah, it'd just confuse everyone. Besides, but I think I'm done leading mercenaries into battle.
You can still be the Iron Bull.
I plan to. Chargers or no, it's a fun role, and I like. But I've been away from the Qun for too many years. Now I can serve you. Sorry, guys. I don't know any prayers from the Chantry, or whatever Rocky and Dalish believed in. Atash varin kata, asit tale.
If this had all just been an act, you wouldn't be mourning them right now.
What? Like the Qunari don't mourn their dead?
Not dead outsiders, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Maybe not. But even if this was all just an act, for every bloody battlefield, we'll gladly raise a cup. No matter what tomorrow holds. Thanks, boss. Didn't want to do this alone. So, listen, I've caught the hints. I get what you're saying. You want to ride the bull. Can't say I blame you, but I'm not sure you know what you're asking. Not sure if you're ready for it.
Oh, I'm ready for it.
See, you say that, but you really don't know what that means.
So why don't you show me?
Last chance.
Won't you please stay? Is the Inquisitor inside? I have some information that maybe...
No. Let her rest.
I'm here. I just know that you could shake this world. Cole's dangerous. I wouldn't turn my back on him.
Sarah doesn't know who she is or what she...
Last time we dined, Sarah... I'm not sure where any of... Last time we... I'm not sure where any...
Dorian? He's arrogant. The less I think about Dorian, the better. Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing? Madame Viv, the most poisonous snake.
You...
Madame Viv, the most poisonous.
You...
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing?
You...
Cole's dangerous. I wouldn't turn my back on him.
You must...
Dorian? He's arrogant.
You...
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing?
You must have...
I fear for Cassandra sometimes. The way she throws...
You must...
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing?
You must have...
Cole's danger. I wouldn't turn my back on him.
You...
I fear for Cassandra sometimes. The way she throws...
You must...
I fear for Cassandra sometimes. The way she...
You must...
I fear for Cassandra sometimes. The...
You...
Madame Viv, the most poisonous snake.
At your service, my lady. And having the people trust...
Here we are again.
My dear, did you need me for something? Sarah, certainly... My dear, did you need me for something? What? Our dear Lord... My dear, did you need me for something? Sarah, certainly... I always have time for you, my dear. What? I admire Cassandra's... My dear, did you need me for something? Sarah, certainly... Inquisitor, what can I do for you? What? I don't know what to make of so. Inquisitor, what can I do? What? Sarah, certainly... Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling? What? Whether Cole is a spirit... I always have time for you, my dear. What exactly is... My dear, did you need me for something? What? I admire Cassandra. Inquisitor.
So, he does good. Then I wish you luck. The wor-
What do you need?
Did you need something?
Is that...
Not at present. Who do you mean?
How...
The Inquisition. Cassandra may have declared...
I'll...
Our soldier, Theron Falls Templars...
I trust all is well. Nothing that you could not think of your...
Inquisitor.
I see.
Inquisitor.
What?
Quiet. Too quiet.
Have you seen otherwise?
Inquisitor.
What's the...
Quiet. Too quiet.
Inquisitor!
Have you seen otherwise?
It's just what I heard.
Something on? Again with your people. Right, which one?
Thoughts on...
He makes me... I mean, what did their women look like? Woof.
copper on the lips. Dalish lies dead-eyed beside me. He'll come. He'll call. He won't leave us. Horns pointing up. I'm glad you came to talk to me. I'm here.
Yes?
How we do?
It's going well. Red's court. And with our naval power, we put us... This is shaping up to be very helpful for the Inquisition.
See you.
Nice talk. Yes?
How we do?
Doing fine. Nothing new as far as I know.
I'd like to...
All right. What's going on, boss?
We need to talk about what happened between us.
Oh, that. Sure. What's on your mind?
Nobody has ever done that to me before. I enjoyed it.
Of course you did. Ben Hasrath training, remember? Grew up learning to manipulate people. When it's a hostile target, you give them what they want. But when it's someone you care about, you give them what they need.
Oh, I have a need.
And I can meet that need. But first, ground rules, just so everyone's clear. I will never hurt you without your permission. You will always be safe. If you're ever uncomfortable, if you ever want me to stop, you say Kato, and it's over. No questions asked.
It's a little unnerving that you have this down to a system.
Systems are comfortable, and my goal is for you to get very comfortable.
Take me.
Can do.
I'm here.
I just know that you could Sarah doesn't know who she is or what she...
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing? Cole's Dane. I wouldn't turn my back. Talked with Solus the other day. Don't play dumb.
At your service, my lady. Having the people trust...
Questions, questions.
I always have time for you, my dear. Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling? What do you... Whether Cole is a... I always have time for you, my dear. What... I admire Cassandra's determination. Inquisitor, what can I do for you? Blackwall is a use... I always have time for you, my dear. I don't know what to make... Inquisitor, what can I do? What? Whether Cole is... Would you have guessed such a pairing?
No, I prefer a highborn scandal. This is much less enthralling.
Careful. Ears.
Of course.
Inquisitor?
Is that...
Not at present.
I trust all is well. We must root out the Venator. Nothing I can think of.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor.
What?
Quiet. Too quiet. Inquisitor.
What?
Quiet. Too...
I feel sun through the ashes in the sky.
Inquisitor!
I'm pleased to hear it.
Who guides into the night. Let's begin.
Your wish is something, something.
I was...
Not interested in being your...
My what?
Your second. I like you fine. You've got a pretty way about you. But... Big but... I don't share. You're Iron Bull's toy. Not... Something on? Again with your people.
Thoughts on...
Yeah, I got thoughts. How can you still walk? Never mind. Mostly don't want to know.
We'll talk...
Good, right?
Could be better.
Micro, I hope it's not me.
To see the other side.
You all right, sir?
Long day.
Who can recount what we've lost?
I don't know.
Who will live on?
Fine day to you.
Empress of fire in the reign of the lion, eclipsed in the eye of the empire of we are
I'm here.
legions. Empress of fire, what season may come, we fight for the day you'll restore our heart and bring us to glory. We are for
Could be better.
in your graces, Empress of fire, save us everyone. The nation revives, the course is but
I can talk with you.
has begun. Empress of fire, believe in our soul, embrace us with arms, dress us with
Hey.
swords, and light up our hearts with blood.
I'd like to talk...
Sure, boss. What's up?
We are forever in your
Do you have some free time?
For you.
We'll see.
How can I help?
I'd like to talk.
Sure, boss. What's up?
So what is...
That's up to you, boss. If you want it light and casual, that's fine with me.
How do Kunari show...
They don't. But for someone we really care about, you find a dragon's tooth. Break it. Then, no matter how far apart life takes you, you're always together.
You told me that this is what I needed.
You're the Inquisitor. You didn't ask for the job, but you've got thousands of lives riding on your decisions. You need a place where you can be safe, knowing someone else is in charge for a bit.
So if this is a conscious decision for you...
What? Like now I'm the naive young farm boy and you're the ruthless Inquisitor? No. This is who we are. It'd be disrespectful to what you need. If it doesn't work for you, though, I understand. No hard feelings.
What about?
You don't need to trouble yourself on that front. Old Iron Bull is just fine. The serving girls spend most of their day following... They need someone who makes them feel special. I let them bounce on top and tell them their tits look nice. I mean, I used to. Long as we're doing this, you've got my complete attention.
See you.
Nice talk. How can I help?
I'd like to talk...
Sure, boss. What's up? Night.
I hope it helps.
From Haven's fire come...
You all right, sir?
Skyhold now. Of course. Fortress strong and free. We rally with our hero born anew. Inquisitor, there's none as brave as she. A perfect start, except... No, it needs work. Find
What can I do for you?
I have something for you.
Really? Well, I think I've got... There we go. No Inquisition. No war. Nothing outside this room. Just you and me. So, what'd you want to talk about?
Sorry to disturb your rest, Inquisitor, but our oh, sweet maker.
Cullen, how's it going?
Is the Inquisitor awake? I thought perhaps we... Oh.
I'm so sorry.
I cannot move my legs.
Is something the matter? Ah!
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Do you see this?
No.
So, I take it...
Actually, she's the one who's been taking it.
I apologize for interrupting what I assume was a momentary diversion.
Nothing wrong with having a bit of fun.
Who wouldn't be a little curious?
This was more than just a momentary diversion, and Bull and I intend to continue. Is that a problem?
No.
Not at all.
A surprise, I'll admit. But not a problem.
We'll leave you be.
Yes. Do enjoy yourselves.
You okay, boss?
You know, I believe I am. But since we have a moment...
What's that?
A dragon's tooth, split in two. So no matter how far apart life takes us, we're always together.
Not often people surprise me, Kadan.
Kadan.
Kadan. My heart.
Kadan.
I'm here. I just know that you could shake...
You...
Cole's danger. I wouldn't turn my back on him.
You...
The less I think about Dorian, the better.
You...
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing?
You...
Madame, the most poisonous snake.
You...
Cole's danger. I wouldn't turn my back on...
You...
The less I think about Dorian, the...
You...
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing?
You must...
Sarah doesn't know who she is or what she wants.
Dorian? He's Eric. Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing? Cole's day. I wouldn't turn my back. Last time we... I'm not sure where any of it go. Last time we... I'm not sure where...
Sarah doesn't know who she is or what she...
Last time we... I'm not sure where any... I fear for Cassandra sometimes. I fear for Cassandra sometimes.
Madame, the most poisonous.
You...
Madame, the most poisonous.
You...
Sarah doesn't know who she is or what she wants.
You must...
I fear for Cassandra sometimes.
You...
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing?
You...
Have you seen the stories Varric's been writing?
You must have...
Last time we'd done... I'm not sure where any of...
Did you need something? Any... Having the people trust...
You seem very interested in my opinion.
I always have time for you, my dear.
What do you...
Sarah, sir... Inquisitor, what can I do for you, darling? Whether Cole... I always have time for you, my dear. Sarah, sir... I always have time for you, my dear. Whether Cole... I always have time for you, my dear. Blackwall is a you... My dear, did you need me for something? Sarah, sir... My dear, did you need me for something? I admire Cassandra's... I always have time for you, my dear. I don't know what to... I always have time for you, my dear. What? I admire
Has there been an exchange?
You're awful.
Not that. Gifts. Or perhaps betrothals.
Of a sort. Very romantic.
Ah, vicariously satisfying.
So, he does good. Then I wish you luck.
Yes?
Is...
Not at present.
It's good to see you. Watch the new recruits. We must guard Skyhold carefully.
Inquisitor?
What?
Quiet. Too quiet. Inquisitor?
What's...
A few complaining that you've time to bed your out. Inquisitor?
What?
Quiet. Too quiet. Inquisitor?
What?
Quiet. Too...
Through the fields with great stride.
Inquisitor!
Oh, you know.
So far from our children and from
Her gracious lady bit.
Are you still...
Like I said, don't bother if you just... Something on?
once we raised up our chalice in
Again with your people. Right, with thoughts. Yeah, I got thoughts. How can you still walk? Never mind, mostly. Good.
once we were in our homeland with strength and might. Once we were
It's good to spend time with you. I'm here.
demons flight, so far from our children and from ours. We had to
How can I help?
I'd like to talk...
Straw Boss, what's up?
keep
Nice talking. How you doing, Kadan?
I'd like to talk...
Straw Boss, what's up? Nice talking.
This is where a smith should be.
Serve the lord who loaded his catapults with anvils. Good mate.
It's good to see you. What do the... There's scarcely a noble house that hasn't openly pledged any... Who did you mean? He is allowed on the... I do wish he'd stop daring poor dignitaries to outdrink him. It's good to see you. What do the... There's scarcely a noble house... And none in part...
So, the Ben Hassrath.
We will need to handle this carefully. I will.
All right.
Let's see what we have.